This could be a mistake. I heard this game fucking fries your brain. I'm already tired, so this is gonna go poorly. Sure. The Connors join a high-stakes world where only elite will thrive. Death is permanent in this mode. Oh no. They're definitely not doing that. Destroy the television tower. Nah. We want it easy, not too easy though. My dear player, it is with the utmost diligence that I must warn you against the hazards of this game. It will teach you secrets that will turn you as easily into a beggar as into a king. Well, that sounds good. It is based on the Memoir Sans Parler, a dangerous manuscript I unearthed in my beloved... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Book. Oh, sure. You'd think being Canadian I'd be better at French. Be careful as you play through these fateful events and unravel the destiny of the Forgotten Queen. But here lies the work of the devil. It all began on a misty morning of 1743 near Pau in the south of France. Hey lad! Come here. Did you manage to have a good nap? Sure. I don't give a tinker's damn. Patrons are coming to work now? Then why do you ask if you don't care? What? Pet the dog? Sit down. I'm assuming I have to work? I'm back here. Oh. I guess I should have listened to her. What are you doing fidgeting like a stamina about to meet the Kroot? If you're about to have one of your convulsions, you best make sure my customers don't see it. Come on, lad, you need to earn your keep. I was literally working, what? Don't give me that look. Go serve the patrons. You lad, come, pour me a drink. I was literally serving the patrons and you fucking freaked out at me. Hey. Many thanks, lad. Now why don't you keep me company? Take a seat. Sure. I'm sure I won't get yelled at for this. That chair is fine. I couldn't help but notice your mistress is rather rough with you. Can't you speak? Apparently I can't. How fascinating. Indubitably linked to the seizures your mistress spoke of so fondly. The ancient Greeks believed people like you possess prophetic abilities, you know? A load of nonsense if you ask me. Yeah, pretty much. Either way, strike me as an intelligent fellow. Would you like to earn some extra cash? I wonder if the game just ended if he said no. That can only mean yes. Listen closely. Though there's money to be made, there's plenty more to lose. I'm going to play a game of cards tonight and I'm going to win. Thanks to you. But before I explain my plan, I have a question. Do you know what suits? Yes. I mean, he's awfully trusting of someone you just met. Good, on to the plan then. You'll serve us wine as we play and peek at my opponent's cards. Then you'll signal to me the best suit in his hand, whichever he has the most of. He has the most of, okay. But how will you signal? I know after serving the wine, you will take a cloth and wipe the table in a particular pattern corresponding to the suit. Fuck me. That made sense, I hope. Sure. Let's discuss the wiping patterns you can use as signals. For hearts, you'll wipe in a clockwise motion. Hearts to the right. Okay. His best suit is spades. Wipe in a counterclockwise motion. You see a majority of diamonds wipe in a straight line up and down. And finally, if you need a single clubs, wipe the table in the side to side pattern. I'm going to forget this. Exit, you seem to be getting the hang of it. I've thrown a lie at you, I know, but should we try the next trick? Sure. Now let's try having you peek over my shoulder as you pour me a fresh glass. When you see my hand, signal to me the best suit. Ready to give it a try? Oh god. Oh god. I did not... Oh god, I did not see the best suit. I think it was black. Hearts to the right. Diamonds is count. Oh fuck me. Up and down is diamonds. What is counter? Spades. Then side to side is clubs. I think it was clubs. Fuck. That's... No, that's not quite right, lad. Remember, you need to signal the suit down on the highest number of cards. Try again, okay. Okay, that's clubs. Clubs is side to side. I'm gonna spill the drink 100%. Take it you've had enough practice? No. Let's try it one more time. Diamonds? Nope, clubs. There's a club on the left. Yeah, I guess we'll see how this goes. Wonderful. Meet me back here tonight and we'll see about making some real money. Why can't I just sell them out to the people he's scamming? It'd be a lot safer for me. Oh, fuck off. The gentleman who was at this table? He didn't pay for his wine. I'll have to dock that from your wages. I hope we can scam this chick. Later that day. I'm in luck tonight. You, on the other hand, you will probably die soon on the gallows of the pox. Why would I die on the gallows? What? That'll depend on whether I embrace your principles or your mistress. Be careful, sir. My apologies, I spoke in jest. Let me refill your cup. How much do you want to bet? How about 5 livres? Reminder, performance anxiety. The reminder section is there if you need a refresh on technique. Clubs. I'm a genius. What? How did you do that? Just the luck of the drama, man. Like, you lose one hand and you're already questioning? Like, what? A drink and everything will be forgotten. Clubs? I mean, if it gives me the same one every time, it'll be a lot easier. Wipe that grin off your face. That sort of setback happens to everyone, my good friend. Only yesterday I lost a fortune. You know what I did? I had a drink. Allow me. This guy's gonna get blitzed in like the first 5 minutes of sitting down. Young man, fortune favors me. I think I deserve another drink before we keep playing. Maybe so kind to refill my cup. Many thanks, lad. I'll say when. You've played the first rounds well, lad. But look to our opponent and you can see he's starting to get suspicious. Just a little bit. I fear it won't be long before he's had enough. Maybe we should stop whispering in front of him. Damn, we've been scuppered. Oi, what are you two whispering about over there? Nobody cheats me. Could you be more obvious, dude? Uh-oh. Oh, shooter, please. Please, shooter. Please. Oh, thank God. That's unfortunate. Forgive me, lad, I got a little carried away. The law will soon be upon... Why is the law on us? We're not the one who shot a chick. We need to go, now. The odious fellow appears to have left his purse. How careless. We're rich. Sure. Whatever. Irina, my friend, do you hear that in the breeze? The rustle of the leaves and the murmur of the nearby brook? Yes, our good friend the Comte has come. We'll stop here for a while. The gentleman who killed your patroness is Colonel Gabriel, commanding the Bearn Regiment. It won't be long until he accuses you of this murder. What? I'm afraid you make the first scapegoat. Your animosity with the deceased as well. I literally don't talk. How's my animosity known? You're poor, young, and mute. You fled the crime scene with a notorious thief. Me. But do not worry, we're safe here. This is the camp of the Cascarot. They're friends, they don't talk. Unlike all other Romanian friends, they fall between the cracks. They're invisible, a bit like you. I mean, apparently I'm or suspect number 1 for murder, so I can't be that invisible. Make yourself at home, I need to talk to the magician. Okay. Are you done making faces? Good for you, good for you. So you're the new pet of our dear Comte Saint Germain? No, don't answer that. My name is Irino Funes, cheat and humble artist of the shadows. I tricked my fellow man for money and adventure. Would you like to learn magic? Sure. I thought you might say that. Oh, 3 card Monty. Okay, you don't need to teach me this, I already know it. During the 100 Years' War, an English lord lost the entirety of his estate over this game, which is a very English thing to do. Then he threw himself off the white cliffs of Dover, which is a very French thing to do. Follow closely. Do you see the queen here? Uh-huh. I'll put her here. Okay. Wait. Okay, so he didn't put the queen there, he put the other card there. So the queen is still in his hand if he's doing it right. So that one. It's on the left. It's in the middle. So if they actually did it properly, it should be in the middle, unless you just lose no matter what. I'm a genius. You got it. Luck is important, but don't rely on it. That wasn't luck. I know how this game works. Anyway, you seem to have understood everything. Go show off to the magician. You didn't tell me how to do it, though. I don't know the controls. Boy, yes, you. There's nobody else here. Come back. You actually thought the secret to the 3-card Monty was to wave your arms like a fool? I worry about the Count's judgment these days. You would have looked like a fool in there. But I suppose we can't have that as it makes me look bad. I'll show you how it really works. I know how it really works. Just tell me the controls. Good, pick them all up and show them to me. Now for the important part, the secret that makes it work. You can either play fair and square, put the queen down, or cheat by putting down the card behind it. What do you choose? No, don't tell me. Not for the fun part. Mix them up, but be careful and keep a good rhythm. Oh shit. Oh, what? Stop, you're performing, you understand? That means everything else. Okay. Please, just let me try again. Oh my fucking god. Stop trying to go for perfect. Just get this over with. Oh my god. I was spamming A because there was more words the last time. Hey, very nice. Now take your time and swap 2 cards. Make it look deliberate. Next, time for me to choose. I don't even remember. Very astute of you. Sometimes it's better to choose not to cheat. This was not one of those times, but clearly you know what you're doing. Show the magician. Oh, there's gonna be 28 things I have to remember. I'm not gonna be able to remember 28 things. I still don't remember all the directions for the suits. The Gregor's probably after you already. Well, it's not the uncertain hand of chance that has me up in this dump. I'm glad you appreciate my hospitality. At least it smells better than the Versailles. Come in, boy. I was waiting for you. Don't call me boy. Yes, come, meet the magician. We'll wait outside. The calm seems to think you have abilities. Trick me. If the magician is tricked by the 3-card Monte, I don't know. Yeah, get fucked. Magnificent. Time for me to show you a trick that... No! How to read an opponent's mind? I'll prove it to you now. In fact, I'm so confident in my abilities, I'll put 40 levers on the line. I'll take that as yes. Pick a card, any card from the deck, and place it on the top. Remember which one you choose. It doesn't matter. Oh. Wait, what? No, I don't. How do I? Oh, okay. Four diamonds, sure. I pick a number, let's say between 2 and 5. Oh. Oh, wait, now watch this. I'm going to shuffle the deck and then cut it. It was on the top. He shuffles. Abracadabra. I know where your card is in the deck. Remember the number you chose? So how do you do it? So if it was on the top of the deck, you just... you cut off the top half of the cards. And then when you shuffle, you just peel off 4 cards. I don't know. Watch. 2, 3, 4. According to the number you picked, this next one should be a card. Amazing. Good, because there's no way I'm partying with my coins over that. And relax, you owe me nothing. The accountant told me of your origins. I can see the look in your eye. It's always the same. You want to know how I did it. I'm willing to explain since you showed such promise with the 3-card money. Alright, so I've chosen my card, the Ace of Diamonds, and placed it at the top of the deck, okay? For the time being, let's keep it simple. I'll choose the number 1. That means all you have to do is keep the ace at the top. Let's see what happens if we start to shuffle. First, we start mixing the cards. We can keep an eye on the ace. But if we keep shuffling, we quickly lose track of it. Let's reset the deck and see what we can do differently. Start shuffling. Oh, you in-jog it. This stage, we know the ace is at the top of the pile in our bottom hand, but if we keep shuffling, we'll lose it. I suppose you're wondering how I keep track of your card when I shuffled and cut the deck before. You're right to look suspicious. The trick is to put a marker next to our card so we can find it later, even after more shuffling. You do this by dropping one card onto the pile and offsetting it slightly. This is called in-jogging. Remember it well. Got it. That's it. Now you can shuffle the rest without worrying about losing your ace. Yeah, but how do you get it like 5 down? Great, we know where the ace is, but we want it at the top, not somewhere in the middle. So now what? That's where cutting comes in. You can feel the in-jog marker with our fingers and cut the deck, yeah. The next card down was your ace, remember? So when we recombine the piles, top of the deck. But why trust me? Okay. Let's see if you understood that. Try shuffling and making sure the ace gets back to the top. Sure. Shuffle. In-jog. Shuffle. I'm so smart. That's the easiest one by far. Nothing to remember. How do you get more cards on top? Think about what we've learned already. By the end of the trick, we wanted the ace at the top of the deck, and sure enough, we dealt out some cards and the ace came out first. But the real trick is a bit more impressive. Not that much more impressive. You let someone else choose the ace's position. See, boy, giving your target the feeling that you're in power. I mean, limiting between 2 and 5 really doesn't feel like that much power. So with that in mind, I imagine I'm your mark, and I've chosen the number 4. That means we deal, the ace won't be the first, but the 4th. So you try to add these offsetting cards while you shuffle. Let's start as we did before. Shuffle. And now before in-jogging, we need to offset the ace to the correct position. Drop 3 more cards one at a time. Oh, so they're just peeling off the top. Great, now create yourself a marker by in-jogging. And then shuffle the rest. No problem. I'm going to mess up the math in my head though. And it's going to screw me. That all looked right to me. Let's see, shall we? I'm so good. Now before you go running off, trying to impress everyone with your newfound wizardry, heed some advice. There's nothing more embarrassing than messing up a magic trick. So keep practicing. Now remember, I can choose where I want to end up. Click the number. So I'll pick the number 4 just because you learned it. So pay attention to which number is picked and only offset the card that far. The number 5 feels special today. I'll choose that, okay? Shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. In-jog. Shuffle. That actually looked kind of smooth. That cut is so deep though. Time to check. I'm a genius. Would you like to practice again? No. Move on. Very well, you seem to know what you're doing. You're quick city. The comment has done well. I really wish I knew how to say that word. Can we go scam more people? You tricked as a magician. I hope you didn't sign away your soul when I've been working so hard to earn it. So you're part of the family now. We share everything here, including our gains. Everything we give to the camp will be given a good use. It's like a poor people's bank. We support the elderly and the ones who can't work anymore, like Irino. I also hope that one day we could use that money to change things for real in this country. I will give you 20 livres. Your half of the money is yours to spend how you want. We would appreciate if you could spare some for our cause. That leaves me with 10. Thank you, that's very generous of you. We're all done here, we should keep moving. Find a record of event. Oh, yeah, no. Min bet 10. 20. And. Oh, there's 2 people here. I should go here because one's locked. Heading to Toulouse, a city on the verge of hysterical frenzy, is the best place to make a profit. Sure, the whole city will be busy, noisy, and distracted. We cannot let this opportunity pass. Before I get to explain our next strategy, do you need a refresher on card values? What? No. Good. The magician showed you a technique that allows you to maintain and offset a stack, didn't he? While you now have a strong foundation to work with, the technique has some flaws. Fiddling around with the deck at the table is just too risky. So how else can we stack the deck? We'll use something I call the full harvest. This is even more obvious though. What? You'll collect cards at the end of the round so that is favorably in the deck during the next one. Picture in your mind how the cards will fall if you're the dealer. Because I'm sitting to your right, I'll be dealt last. That's where we want high value cards. Pick up the card clumps in order to ensure that I'll end with a high card when you deal. Perfect, I'm guaranteed a lovely strong card when you deal, and that is not at all obvious when you don't shuffle afterwards. But it will be a bit more complex in practice. There will be many more cards on the table, and I'm a greedy boy. Make sure I get 3 high value cards this time. This is definitely way less obvious than just false shuffling a couple times. Well done, lad. Would you like to move on to the next part of the plan? Imagine you've just collected the cards from the table. Oh, fuck me. Think about how we arrange them and how they'll be dealt out. Every 4th card will be dealt to me. Thanks to you, they'll have a high value. But of course, we can't start dealing just yet. We have to shuffle. So you just in-jog, right? Pretend to at least. Allow me to introduce the art of ineffective shuffling. Drop some cards, don't leave your stack behind. Our favorite stack is now at the bottom, still in order. The rest of the cards will pile on top. We eventually want to bring the ordered cards back to the top, undisturbed. To help with that, we need to make a mark, yes. We just learned this. The magician taught you well, I see. And then shuffle. That was like the worst shuffle ever. Good, now you'd offer for me to cut since we're such fair and honorable players. Because it's definitely not suspicious when the person you come with is the one shuffling the cards for you. Watch how I use my fingers to find your in-draw card. And then you combine the cards for putting the bottom on the top. Amazing. Let me scatter some cards down the table and you can rehearse it. Like, aren't they going to get obvious to the fact that... Oh shit, I didn't realize he was in a different spot. I didn't see he moved seats. A shuffle. Jog. Shuffle. He's not going to be happy. And I'm going to have to do it again. No, there's no... You can't... Okay. I was kind of hoping you could just skip. Okay, 3rd. And then if we do this, you can go the jack. And 2. It's going to be obvious though, because you keep dealing out the same cards to everybody. You'll see the same 12 cards over and over and over again. But sure, I'm sure they won't notice. Perfect. Okay. Can we actually do this now? We can wrap up and rest before arrival. Yes. Oh, fetch my cool and you can show me your vowels. I see the capital. We've arrived. Remember the stakes you can hire, lad. We cannot be discovered. I mean, I only have 10 coins, so it's not that high. But you are cheating. Why does he look so happy? Please don't make that face. Sure, I can explain. I am truly happy to make your acquaintance. You are? The nobility is full of scammers and cheats, but they are mostly inept amateurs. Real con artists are a rarity, for good reason. Voltaire, come here and meet these gentle homes. I know I should know who Voltaire is, but I don't remember. What is my young friend? Don't you see I'm too busy for your games? These men are cheats, professional ones. Cheats, you say? Truly corrupted souls. How interesting. Monsieur Voltaire, I respectfully disagree. We simply teach men a justified fee of cards and gambling, and we get paid for this humble service. It does sound like an elastic conception of virtue and morale. Should we play to test your logic? Or maybe he's a philosopher? Oh yes, please, cheat again. I mean, how do we get caught so fast? Four. Yeah, he barely moved, that's good. I don't know why he's getting suspicious, like this deal is so quick. That seems broken. I didn't see anything, you are really good. Did I ask you a question? Please do. Do you play to earn money or do you play for the mere pleasure of tricking your opponents? Neither. Each game I play is just a brick in the edifice I'm building. Oh dear lord. Each trick is an element of a larger plot. I play patiently, slowly, until I can trick the sun. Like you, Monsieur de Voltaire, one letter at a time, one idea at a time. Okay, so he's a philosopher. Until the whole world changes. He's 4 again. Okay, just shuffle quickly. It goes up so fast when I'm shuffling. Why, this is another round. The expense feels no different to a trip to the theater. And you're in luck, good sir, for we have an encore planned. Okay, so if we do another 40 bet, when we double it, he won't have enough, so we should take it down. Wait, how do you bet less? I guess we're betting 40. 4 again. Hello? I can't continue using the current fit or return my mini. Oh, this is art. Oh, okay. Okay, that it is. Oh, there are different cards this time. 4, 2, 3, 4. And then it really doesn't matter. That's right. We're not going to take all his money though, which is kind of disappointing. Oh. I feel like this is just another tutorial. Wow, amazing. This little experiment is getting too expensive for me, I'm afraid. I shall go back to my writings. Thank you, gentlemen. It was enlightening. I look forward to seeing the sun blush. I guess we do this. No. They're so locked. Okay. Let's do the manor. We're heading to the manor of Baroness de Beauregard. She has the look, the laugh, and the breath of a horse. Okay. Now you should never mock a lady, especially a rich one. Needless to say, we're visiting for her fortune at her company. We'll be developing the trick we pulled at your employer's dump. Remember how you used a cloth to signal the soup? I don't remember the signs. Let's take a step further. As my servant, you'll be able to pour drinks for everyone at the table. And owing to my widely known fastidiousness, extra cleaning won't raise eyebrows either. I can play aggressively if I know the exact count of my opponent's most numerous suit. 3 spades. To communicate the count, simply repeat this signal without interruption. Okay. Let's give that a try. Show me what you do to signal 2 clubs. Oh, fuck. Good, let's try 3 hearts. What then? That's right now. Show me 4 spades. Spades is left. Diamond is up and down because of the points. Good, you seem to get the idea. Shall we try with you spy my hand or go over again? Move on. The whole trying to look at the cards when I'm pouring though, there's not a lot of time. Fuck. 3 diamonds. Really, the day is for you to avoid attention. I didn't mean 2, I wanted 3. Two clubs, I guess? No, 2 spades. Oh no, that wasn't hard, was it? That's so hard. We can go over it again if you like. Retry. That's so hard. Oh my god, 2 diamonds. Yeah, we need to do that again. I just can't do it. I don't know how many of... Oh, yeah, I remember. I just can't... Diamonds. Nope. Hearts. Yeah, retry one more time. Hearts. No. Spades. Fuck. I thought it was spades for sure. Diamonds. No, I undid it. This is so hard. How do people do this? Oh, thanks for the likes, guys. Spades. 2 in a row. Can I like pour slower? Hearts. Oh, so I can pour slower. Okay, just go slow. Spades. 3 spades. Wrong way. Okay, we got it. Nope, move on. Excellent. No need to flog a dead horse. I say we skip the rehearsal today and see to your verb declensions instead. But before we go putting the cards away, I'm preparing a small surprise to multiply our gains at the end of the game, an impromptu, if you will. Allow me to teach you the final technique of the evening. I call it dog-eared card. I'll slip a second deck in your pocket as you pour my drink. I'll take you to another room, find an ace, and bend the corner of it like you would to mark your place in a book. The next time you pour my drink, I'll take the second deck back. Follow my instructions and you'll be fine. Let's do a practice run. Oh, please, I didn't mean to. Why is my pocket on my knee? Find an ace. That's not obvious at all. Okay, I need to go slow. Stop pouring so fast. Give everyone more time. Got it. It'll all make sense. A good time. My ploy will be far more convincing if you're kept in the dark. Would you like me, like, more practice? Nah, I'm good. No, wrong button. But whatever. I feel like that was so fast. Okay, no practice, move on. We're getting close. Remember, follow my instructions and everything will be fine. I feel like that's really bad posture for a rich guy. Especially in this era where everything was like supposed to be super proper. My dear Calm, here in my humble home, what a little scoundrel. You flit about like a hummingbird and I'm not enough flour for you? Unfortunately, being close to you turns me into an imbecile without remedy. Are you going to play as an imbecile tonight? I cannot wait to see that. I'm yours to the slaughter as always. Oh, Shizo we can take, okay. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. I want more. Motherfucker, please. Clubs. 2 clubs. No other, no. Up. Oh, that was really bad. Yikes. Beginner's luck, my dear Baroness. You remind me of the charming McGregor, the king's advisor. I've heard of him, a busy fellow with a lot of interests in the New World. He also keeps many secrets for the king. Pray tell, I wouldn't know. What about the events of the 12 bottles of milk? If you win a Getty comp. No, I want to bet less. We're gonna lose. Oh, how exactly are you planning to pour? Oh, go and fetch more from the other room. Okay, my bad. Oh, perfect. She gets so nervous when I'm not in the room. Do we just lose this on purpose? No, we win one more. And then we lose one on purpose. Diamonds, 3. Okay, we have to lose this one. Well played, come on. I thought I had you. You owe me a secret, Baroness. The 12 bottles of milk, was it? I'm all ears. McGregor wouldn't let me to tell the king's stories. You should visit my old friend Aramis, the musketeer. He was there, you know. And the 12 bottles of milk. Shh, it's a little secret. Let's play again. No, I want to bet less. Because we're going to lose this. Spades. But we're going to lose on purpose. You did the best of you this time, comp. Now if you'll excuse me... Oh, no! What? I thought I would have another chance. Oh my god, I should have just went for it. I lost so much money. The Baroness couldn't hold us in lower regard if she tried. We need to review our strategy if we hope to claw our way back into her good graces. There were two parts to our plan. How do you feel about the wine pouring section? Skip. Alright, let's move on if you feel confident. Movement 2 of our plan commences once you've snuck off to the other room. How do you like to proceed? Skip. Okay. So why'd she kick us out if we can just do it again? Ah, no, not you again. What can I say? I like the warmth of welcoming hearth. Does she have all her... No, she doesn't have all of her money. Okay. 3 of clubs. Nope, other way. Nope. I really need to remember the signal. Remember Gregor, the king's right. I've heard of him, a busy fellow with a lot of interest in the New World. He also keeps many secrets for the king. Oh, we've already done this. Okay, I guess I have to get yelled at. I was trying to go to the room and it wouldn't let me. Please be an ace at the top. That's so fast. Okay. I love how she's only suspicious when we're playing with the deck. When we're not standing there, it's completely fine. Or spades, okay. Spades... I don't remember which way it is. It's left. Okay, this time don't lose on purpose. Yeah, no, she just tells me to go talk to the other person. Hearts? That's not a good pour. That's like half a glass. We're so lucky. Holy crap. Don't look so upset, Baroness. It's not pretty on you. I just, of course, you're ever breathtaking. Your story, jokes, and acid compliments won't lighten my mood, calm. You know I loathe to lose. I'm tired of seeing you disappointed. How about I give you a chance to earn back your money? Pity now. What did you have in mind? Sadly, I cannot part with tonight's winnings. My poor mother, the Duchess, needs her medicine. But this pocket watch here belonged to my father, the Cardinal. It's worth 200. I'll have my boy cut the deck for fairness' sake. I think it's an ace, you owe me 200. More. Otherwise, I'll give you the watch. I trust you're satisfied with the terms. I'm feeling quite generous of late. And here I thought I'd be the one regretting your visit. You're on. She would 100% notice that the deck isn't laying flat. That one of the cards is bent. Oh shit. Cut the deck whenever you feel like there's a Luck, it'll be an ace. Huzzah. Wow, well done, comp. Fair is fair. Wait, she was mad to start off with, but now that she lost more money, she's totally happy? It's been a pleasure playing this evening. I do hope we can do it again sometime. Last one before I have to go back to camp. We're not going to this inn for leisure, of course. Not when there's coin to be made. That simple trick you pulled at the tavern won't work. How do you feel about taking a seat at the table? You have a thirst for the game already. You won't be playing to win, of course, so be aiding me. Similar to last time, I need you to signal to me what you know of my opponent's cards. I doubt we'll find anyone quite so drunk as before, so I'll need better information if we're to win. I'll need to communicate the suit and value of your opponent's best card. That'll be enough to tip the scales. The way you hold your cards and how you play them will tell me everything. Oh my god. I call this the pinch and drop signal. Let's start with the clubs. Play a card from your hand holding 3 fingers in the air. 3 fingers for the 3 pips, okay? And that's down, okay? Very good. For hearts, we hold the card with 2 fingers extended. Oh, hearts, 2 pips, okay. Wait, I'm sure you know where this is going. 1 finger lifted for the spades. We'll signal for diamonds, because there's no pips on the diamond. Okay. Shall we move on to signaling card values, or shall we go over signaling suits again? Move on. The way you place a card will signal its value to me. For aces, raise the highest card to the highest point before letting it go to the table, okay? Up. That was a queen though. For kings, show me a strident ruler by reaching forward and placing him deeper in the table. Okay. That was a queen. Treat like the amount of respect. Gently lower the lady to place her to the table. Okay. Ace high, king forward, queen down. Perfect. And for jacks, you pull your hand back before you. Okay. That one really doesn't make sense, but whatever. It's close enough. Well done. Would you like to go over that again, or shall we move on? I suppose you're wondering how you'll see an opponent's hand if you're set at the table. Any ideas? Quite right. You can't pour the wine when you're a customer. The responsibility rests on my shoulders. I'll deal in such a way that you may steal a look at a mark's cards. Commit to memory the highest value card that gets dealt. Don't forget its suit. If the lucky wretch is dealt 2 cards of joint highest value, but with different suits, either card will do. I call this technique dealer's glimpse. Let's practice. Jack of hearts. 5 of diamonds. Jack of hearts. Jack of hearts. You're dealing so slow, dude. Jack of hearts. Jack of hearts. I love how he like completely turns his wrist over. Like 2. And then Jack is in and toss it. Bravo, it seems you have ourselves a plan. We can run through it again if you'd like, or we can rest. Let's rest. Whatever happened to doing 3-card Monte? I learned that for nothing? This inn has proven to be a fertile hunting ground in the past. Take a look at the man in red seated over there with all his finery. Let's fleece him for all he's worth. Now stay back here until I'm seated. Ah, yes, because he didn't see us walk in together. He is blind. You seem utterly bored, my young friend. I happen to know the perfect cure for that ailment. You're not a doctor, I hope. I may be bored, but I'm not suicidal. I only administer the sweetest form of thrill, a good old game of cards. That's a remedy my humorist can agree with. Please, have a seat. Don't mind me. Totally not suspicious. 3 hearts. What if he never gets a high card or a high value card? Jack of spades, 1 pip. Ace of clubs, 3 pips. Oh, that was so close. I definitely need to lose. Am I growing sick of your medicine comment? Do stay for another round, young patient. It won't hurt one bit. No, I want. Jack of spades. Jack of spades. Jack of spades is 1. Jack of spades. I'm going to lose this one on purpose though. Jack of spades. Queen of diamonds. 0. That didn't give me a lot of health back. Look at that. I have bested you, good doctor. It is fortunate I have such a strong constitution. We're going to win this one. Ace of spades, that's 1. Ace of spades is 1. Ace of diamonds is none. So we just spam down until we get to near the end. And then up. Ah, well, I can't make the bet for the next round. Your treatment was expensive but appreciated. We should say a game of cards a day keeps the doctor away, not an apple. I fully agree. The apple only works if you're good at throwing it at the door. Thank you, monsieur. I will be a good patient and follow your prescription. I guess you go win more money. I guess we just never have to go back to the camp. I received word from our dear Voltaire. Must have impressed him as he's been invited back to the Parliament Cafe. This time we brought in our repertoire and put on a real show. The strategy will land on sleight of hand and some skullduggery with a spare deck. To kick things off, I'll slip a second deck into your pocket as you pour me a drink. Then I'll make an excuse for you to get somewhere out of sight. Using the duplicate deck, you will prepare me a favorable stack before concealing it in the palm of your hand. When you rejoin the table, offer to cut the deck of cards before we resume our game. Seize the opportunity to place the cards you arrange at the top of the deck. And that's the essence of the twin deck step. It's quite simple really, let's give it a try. First, let's practice the part where I step into the deck. Like guys, call it the part where I get to have another drink. Or the part where you get to feel my leg up again. You fucking pervert. Thanks, lad. At this point, I'll find a reason to send you away to the back room. Imagine there are 5 of us playing and I'm the last in the deal. Make a stack that favors me and disadvantages my opponent. That wasn't a high-ranking card, lad. Remember, as I'm in the last... Oh, the first card you pick. Gotcha. Let's try again. Oh, okay, so I can't give him kings or anything. Three. 3. Well done. Now conceal the stack in the palm of your hand so they're ready to deposit while cutting. Excellent, I trust you understood all that. Move on. That's the spirit. As you can see, the individual techniques are simple enough, but there's a bit of a catch. Let's pretend that we are moving on to the next round and I've just finished healing. Yeah, the other deck now has extra cards and duplicates. Which says to the same card. And then we get shot. You must be mistaken, good sir. Mistaken, there are duplicate cards right here in my hand. Must be a faulty deck. A simple pretty in air, I swear. Okay. Like that'll work. Do you take me for a fool? You're such a cheat. Gendarmes? Whatever that means. No, never the gallows. He doesn't seem like that fast of a runner. Okay, maybe he is. Just ran around the world to get back. Goddamn. So as you can see, adding a handful of new cards to the deck is all well and good until our opponent ends up with duplicates. Which means we're a bit stuck. I don't know why you're smiling. My strategy is flawed. I'm not sure what to suggest now. I'm not falling for it. I wouldn't have taught you all this just to tell you it doesn't work. We simply need to play with the other deck. There's no duplicates in that one. As you know, it's actually missing a few cards. We can exchange the two decks with the wine pouring trick from before. This will not only relieve us of our problem, but also present us with another stacking opportunity. And this time we can avoid the duplicate card issue. Consider the deck you'll be creating a stack from this time. It'll be missing the cards you used to make a favorable stack with earlier on. You can make another favorable stack by adding those cards back to the deck they originally came from. So I hope you remember the cards you pawned before. Of course. No need to lie to me, lad, but in the future you must remember the first cards you played. If you forgot, you can always scan the deck for duplicate cards. Either way, after removing the duplicates, you'll need to stack them at the top of the deck. Okay. And okay. Oh boy, this is getting complicated. So I'm going to have to take the time to always find the same value of card. It's a little fiddly, I know, but I have faith in your abilities. I strongly advise you try the entire strategy without my instructions. Sure. And then give him a high card. Take these first. So I want 4. This is taking too long. And then any high value card. So 4s and the king of spades. 4s, king of spade. 4s, king of spade. Everything's on also for that, not for the tricky part. 4s, king of spade. 4s, king of spade. Four. 4. And then the king of spades. And they definitely won't realize... Did I get the wrong king? No, I did the same 4s. Damn it. I screwed up. I did the same suits of 4. But you didn't use the cards, which means you'll likely get caught sooner or later. Would you like to try again? Yes. God damn it. I feel like his arm movement is so obvious. Okay, 9. 9. Oh. 9. King of hearts. And I didn't realize what spot he was in. Oh my god. They moved him. Can I just restart? No. Why do I have to do this? I know I messed up. Please. Okay. 4. I guess we're doing 4s again. Hello? And I didn't pay attention again. Oh my god, reset. Ace, right? Because then it goes first. And then we do 10. No, we'll just do 7s. This is taking way too long. Ace of diamonds, 7s. They're going to get so suspicious. I take so long. Ace of diamonds and 7s. Okay, so I need the ace of diamonds first. Ace of diamonds. And then make sure the 7s are different. I need 7 hearts. Hey, finally. That's so much to fucking make sure everything is right. I feel like he's making it complicated just to be complicated. Perfect. You seem to have gotten all the duplicate cards and managed to stack them in my favor too. I ought to be able to win the next round without risk of ploy being noticed. You have this well in hand, I'd say. But of course, if you'd like to practice, no. Move on. Very well, I'll leave you to your thoughts. Do you feel that? The carriage wheels have hit cobblestone. We're here. Okay. Ah, there he is. Is he literally just betting on a coin flip? My friends, I'm so glad to see you again. What are you doing? I'm practicing while Voltaire is hammering his latest philosophical marvel inside the mind of Botiens. Our previous encounter revealed a new world to me. Do you know you can cheat a coin flip? You have to put the coin between your index and thumb, then input a quick rotation to the coin by snapping your fingers at the same time as you throw the coin upward. Is this real? Damn. The theory is that the coin will come back in your hand on the same side as you throw it. It's called steady coin. Good luck with that. Mes amis, le fucking French, what a pleasure. Maître Voltaire, I received your letter. How could we be assistance? Our previous encounter gave me the foundations of a rather unique satire of Leibnizism, optimism, and its ridiculous consequences. Sure. I simply need you for a small experiment. What sort of experiment? Inside are 3 optimistic fools waiting to be slaughtered at your hands. Enter, cheat, and ruin them. Each of them has only known the contents of a perfectly comfortable life so far. Either by luck, heritage, or sheer avarice. I want to know what happens when these advantages are gone. What's in it for us? They are rich and gullible. Let's go. I mean... why does he need a reason to cheat people now all of a sudden? That's kind of what you do. Here they are. Reverend General. Okay, we're stealing from a priest now. Let me introduce you to the adversaries tonight. The little one is much to my taste. I will eat him alive. Yeah, I'd rather not. The young fellow is no match for my strategic mind. I can tell already. Come and join us, comrades. Do you want the white or the black? We're not playing one of your lenient games of chess tonight, General. We're playing cards for money. I knew that. Of course, it was a figure of speech. Boutade. Do we have to bet money? It's not really a Christian thing to do. Reverend, we all know that despite your slender aspect, money is stuffed in all your sacred orifices. It's time to bet. I mean, at least he's stuffing his orifices this time and not altar boys. thought I was pouring wine. We want to double though, but we can't. So 20, 40. We have 60 left. 10, 20. We'll have 70 left. 40. Glad you look tired. Get yourself some coffee. Go stretch your legs. We're all friends here. Would you be so kind if we help? Yes, of course. I feel like a place... Oh, we're just doing it in front of everybody else. Okay. So he's first, so we want everything else first. 5. 5. Was that 5? 5. 5, and then ace of diamonds. 5's ace of diamonds. 5's ace of diamonds. Don't mind me. I wonder what game they're playing where one high card will let you win. Oh no, that was a brilliant round. Wait, does that mean that I've won? No, you didn't. Monsieur is being sarcastic. What are you waiting for? Deal again. If we do 30, he'll have 60 left. And then we double it and you'll have nothing left. Okay. Like, man, you seem to have a weak blood. Please come back when you feel better. But I need to pour you wine first. What a quaffable grape. Pour me some more on your way out, lad. I think I need to pour slower. That was kind of obvious. Wait, what numbers? Ace diamonds. I think it was 7s. Ace diamonds, 7s. I don't see ace of diamonds, 7s. I guess we just gotta go for it. I think it's 7s. I don't see any duplicates. 9. 9, 9. 9. Oh, fuck me, we're gonna lose. No. We gotta reset. How did I forget the cards? Okay, so 20. Yeah, it'll be down to 60. Got it. Stand up. So was it 9s? The 9s didn't seem to be duplicated. Nope. Is it 8s? Nope. 6? Nope. How did I forget 5s? God damn it. 5s. Five spades. Then ace diamonds. I should have enough time to do another one. Ace diamond fives. Unless he doesn't play another hand. Come on, one more round. I've lost again. My head spins, my heart stops, my purse dries. All three of them so empty. We gotta go fast. You know the walk lot. Again, do excuse the boy. Our carriage hit a goose earlier and he's been feeling off color ever since. Oh, how upsetting. Go take a walk, little one. But you don't like that she calls me little. Come on. I don't even think I need to really matter because I'm not playing another hand after this. Okay, he's last, so 5. 5. Come on, 5. 5. 5. Ace. That was close. Get out of here. 5 ace clubs. 5 ace clubs. 5 ace clubs. I've lost everything. You're cheating. No, no, I'm not. Not you, Bubblehead. Them. I disagree, madame. Me too. I've studied these fellows, and although they are peculiar, foul play couldn't escape my sagacity. How could it, General? How could it? Farewell, my friends. I hope we meet again. You owe us a revenge. Oh, I hope you don't get shot. That was an incredible demonstration. Thank you. We were lucky. I doubt luck plays any part in your game, but shall we confirm this beyond doubt? Be my guest. Lambert, do you mind giving this coin to our young friend here? If your friend manages to toss it heads up 3 times in a row, you win. How? The coin flip. Here's a coin. How much shall we bet? Oh, I should have bet more. Bravo, let's try again. Only if we double the bet. Should have fucking bet more. Who knew this was going to be so easy? That's magic. Another try. I will double the bet. So it was a little bit faster, but not that bad. I don't know what spell you cast on that coin, but I accept defeat. We will take our leave now. Again, you win, and yet I pity both of you, my friends. Trying to steal your chance is the best way to beat its instrument. You did it, didn't you? The steady coin trick. Just luck. My apprentice continues to surprise me. Cannot help it, dear comp. Our generation will bury years in the history books. I mean, you look like the same age. Okay. Please. And unavailable. Unavailable. 20. And let's go 20. No, coin. Alright, lad, this should be here soon. Why, our opponents for this evening, do you remember Toulouse, those 3 gamblers with unlimited funds and an unquenchable thirst to lose that money? That sort of gold goose doesn't show up very often. It would be criminal to let them go. So I've organized a game with them. Here they come. Think about the strategy you want to apply. Come, you seem particularly jovial tonight. Now that it matters, I'm taking the pot. I win at the card table just as I win on the battlefield. Always pressing, never retreating. And rarely sober. Let's see if those boasts have any truth to them. Wait. It didn't tell me the thing I'd be doing. I feel like this is the easiest. 3. And I need 2. And I need 3. Shuffle, in jog, shuffle, shuffle. Like at some point they would have to cut as well. There's no way they'd let us 2 cut all the time. I wish you could wash that grin from your face to your comp. Apologies, madame, for my merriment. I didn't think I would pull this off. You pulled it rather hard though. Wait, why'd I go back to... Just lose. Oh, ace of club, ace of spades. You fucking changed the order of them. Why? Ace of spades. We're losing. No, we'll go. No, yeah, we're losing. Thank you. And a win for the church. Alleluia, praise be. Intricate fingers, posture. I feel like this is the quickest. Nothing so far. It's amazing that they always get a face card. Jack of clubs, 3. Jack of clubs, 3. Queen of hearts is 2. Okay. That was humiliating, like a vote against the Spanish armies, like a lewd slip of the tongue in the middle of this. Who are you slipping the tongue to in the middle of your sermon, dude? Thanks for glad. Now let's quit while we're still ahead. As you wish. Fortune favors the brave, after all. We're losing again. It doesn't matter, we're losing. Can we speed this one up, please? Can I stay here for an infinite amount of time? The Almighty spreads his rightful justice with compassion. We're losing one more, and then we're going... No, we're losing two more, then we're going big. I just wish it didn't take so long to deal. Come on, Ace of Hearts. We don't want to win this one though. Oh god damn it, I wasn't paying attention. You didn't fool, you won. Did I? Yes, you did. Hard to imagine how. Lose one more. Not looking because it doesn't matter. Smash your victory, madame. Lose again. Just go quicker that time. All of that just to win a little bit more. This is gonna be close. Indiscreet fingers. Ace of clubs, so that's 3. Ace of clubs is 3. Ace of clubs, ace of clubs, ace of clubs, ace of clubs. I feel like I could do more, but yeah, no, that's getting too hot. We need to get out of here. Is that the time to excuse us? But we have quite the journey to make. Until next time. We can actually just keep doing that. Give some money and then call it a night for this game. Good morning, young man. You seem rather quaint this morning. The dark beauty of classic hero in an old romance. Now, what can I do for you? Tom said you donate $2.90. You're free to give what you want. And give $5.30. What? Hey, we're happy with that, I guess. Thank you. I know an orphanage in need. I will take care of the rest. State of the fund. Overall, you comp contributes $6.40 to our cause. That's very generous of you, the comp. Can I just go back to that place and farm more money? Are you ready to leave? No. That's impressed. Can you show me how it's done? Alright, I want a head. I'm insane. Amazing. Yes. Go back to Infinite Money Place. 8, don't care. 2, don't care. Jack of spades, so that's 1. Jack of spades. Jack of clubs is 3, so we keep with that. Jack of clubs, Jack of clubs. It barely went up at all. Amazing. I was simulating like a road against Spain. Okay, yeah, okay. Fuck, here we go. Third. We lose 10. Just deal faster, please. I wish there was a way to skip the dealing. Am I accidentally going to put... Thank God. Okay. Lose some more? I just have to make sure I don't accidentally give the right answer. Do those matter? Doesn't matter? I didn't see what that was. I wasn't paying attention. Oh fuck. And it went up too high. I wasn't paying attention. God damn it. So that was like a waste. Like whatever. Sure, whatever. 7? Doesn't matter. 9 doesn't matter. I feel like those candles are in the worst spot possible. King of Hearts, I think? Oh, this could be bad. So that's 2. King of Hearts is 2. It could be diamonds. I think it's King of Hearts though. Okay, let's get out of here. It sucks that you can't keep doubling your bet at no threat level. Oh yeah. And then some YouTube before I go to bed. Okay. Oh, history. What was it?
You were 11? What if it never stopped?
My name is Robert Wardoff. I'm a history professor at the University of Western Ontario. I am a dungeon master for a campaign that has been going on for 40 years.
What began in secret with a few friends has turned into a game that takes up much of Robert's life and most of his house. Robert has around 30,000 hand-painted figurines, countless custom-made pieces of terrain, and dozens of devoted players taking part in his campaign.
If you're going to keep a game going for 40 years, it's going to have to be a good game. If you're going to have people who are going to want to play and are going to want to fly in, you're going to have to offer a product that is going to be better than all the other alternatives that are out there. I can certainly say with confidence that this is the best Dungeons & Dragons game in the world.
That is a bold claim now that you have little voice actors.
So if I'm playing for 10 hours a week at 52 weeks
Oh, look, when did this come out? This came out. I don't know. There's so many professional D&D games now. Saying you're the best is bold.
In a year, that means if I'm doing that times 40, that would be 20,800 hours.
How many minutes is that?
So if I figured that out in minutes, that would end up being 1.24 million minutes, I think. As you crest the ridge, there seems to be quite a commotion. You estimate it could be as many as 24 or so goblins. You surprise them as much as they have surprised you. I need
They've been playing for 40 years and they're still fighting goblins? How fucking slow is the progression in this game?
a surprise roll.
That's really just the start. Almost every major
I rolled a d8 for a surprise roll. What?
decision in Robert's life is designed to keep the game going.
When I was buying a house, the most important part for me was getting a gaming space that I could use. My entire basement is my gaming area.
If he doesn't slow down, he's going to need a bigger house.
I have a lot of figs. I've got orcs, I've got elves, I've got dwarves, I've got all the basic things that you'd expect, but I also have very distinct and unique figs. I have vampires, I have undead, I have zombies, I have werewolves, beholders. Tiamat, the mother of all dragons, all the big demonic lords from the Demogorgon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, everything he was naming at the start which seemed like pretty basic stuff, but okay, this stuff is kind of weird.
But also heroes. So all the great kings and queens of countries, the high-level wizards.
Of course, the queen was wearing like nothing.
But what's the point of having so many figurines if you don't have any amazing terrain to place them on? Robert has no shortage in that department either.
I need to be able to adapt to wherever the party's going to go. That means that I need to have my green terrains. I need to have mountain terrain. I need to have all of my winter terrain, my arid desert terrains, my water terrains. If they're going to go into a town, now I need a town, okay, are they in a Roman town? Are they in an Anglo-Saxon town? Are they in an African town? Is it high medieval? Is it low medieval? So now I'm trying to be able to put out a village or a town for every one of these historical settings.
Why are you playing, like, is he playing a realistic medieval style game that he needs actual
I can't
real
put figurines
settings?
on the table unless they are painted up to a certain level.
This is one thing I wish I could do, painting minis. I could never do, I don't have the patience for it.
That means that someone's got to do a heck of a lot of painting. And so that ends up being me. If you found me on an average day working on the game, you'd probably see me in my painting room, and I'm
Oh,
going to
look at all the blue on her
be
apron,
spending
or on
2,
her
3,
sash.
4 hours painting figs.
And do people take their figs home?
No, nobody is allowed to take their figurines home. Nobody is actually allowed to touch the figs on the table. So that's also something that...
What? You can't even move your own fig? What? This is the best game in the world, apparently.
different. A person who played Dungeons and Dragons would probably come to my table and they would immediately reach over to grab their fig. I'm probably going to growl at them and tell them, don't touch the figs because I have to move everything. I'm sure my critics would say that there's a god complex going on about that.
Just a little bit. Like, your players can't even move their own characters. That's fucked up. But this is the best D&D game in the world.
This here is the figurine of the Demon Lord Orcus. It's well known to Dungeons and Dragons. And in my campaign, 100 years ago, which would be in actual time something like maybe 1989, the group banished this demon. So they thought that's fine. Only recently, last year actually, the demon's back. They don't know where he is. They're desperately trying to find him, and he's definitely up to no good.
While fantasy role-playing and nerd culture are often celebrated today, Robert's campaign started during a time when people felt like they needed to play in secret.
In the 80s and 90s, it was certainly more difficult to try to talk about or explain the game to people. I grew up in a very small town, and it was quite a conservative town. And so the town inevitably found out that we were playing, and they didn't know what the heck we were doing. And Dungeons and Dragons had very bad press at the time.
Tonight we begin with a story about make-believe adventure and real-life violence.
Satanic Panic.
Some critics
Totally
fear there's
reasonable.
a connection between the two in a game called Dungeons and Dragons.
A movie came out while we were playing called Mazes and Monsters, and it's a story of how they play this game and then they try
Didn't
to act
that
it out in
have
real life, and basically
Tom
bad things certainly
Hanks in it?
happen.
Can you tell me of the giant dragon? On my travels here, I heard him.
What's now called the Satanic Panic was going on at the time. Why does my son want to play this game all the time? Why is he obsessed about it? What are you doing to him? Are you a cult leader? I got called a cult leader, a communist, like all these crazy labels. When I watched Stranger Things, it obviously...
It's good to see that some things haven't changed over time.
What is it? What if it's the Demogorgon? Oh Jesus, we're so screwed.
Still being called communist for anything.
The whole concept matched exactly what we were doing in the early 1980s.
Over the following decades, Robert went on to build a campaign of unrivaled complexity.
One of the things that makes my game unique is the story and the depth of the campaign. My world is an alternative fantasy version of historical Earth with then other historical aspects added to it. So if somebody comes in and they want to go to Athens, I can now bring in that history, philosophy, religion into the game. I'm able to create when I need to create, come up with totally...
This is definitely not going to be problematic at all. Jesus Christ. I can only imagine what his Africa setting is going to be like.
New races, totally new nations, totally new cultures, totally new mythologies, but also to use what the world already has.
A typical dungeon master curates the quest for a handful of players over the course of a few months. Robert, meanwhile, is tracking the adventures of more than 50 players, with story arcs that often span decades.
Since the beginning, there's probably been about 500 characters that have been made and played within the game. When a new player comes in, I'm inviting them to play a game that they're going to be welcome to keep playing until I die. So you could start a character, 9 generations later, that family could take over, let's say, the Roman Empire. On one level, you're playing that individual character. On a macro level, you're also controlling the Roman Empire. So there are numerous story arcs that are going on. Many of those last for generations. There's love stories, romances, there's quests, there's vengeance. All these things are happening. So even though there is this large campaign quest, this large ultimate goal, you've got literally thousands of subplots and sub-campaigns going on.
That's a lot of players for one game. It's going to be so
Robert
slow.
quickly learned which rules could be bent and which rules could be broken.
When we started playing, there was probably a short period of time when I played according to the actual rules, but after that I had to fill in holes, and so I developed my own rule system, and I've never really gone back. So I have what gamers would call a homebrew rule system. And actually that's how the game was intended. When the game first came out, one of the lines in the Dungeon Master Guide...
Oh, I hate when they bring up this line every fucking time.
These are a set of rules, but to apply these loosely. And within my game and my world, there are all kinds of different aspects that you wouldn't see in an ordinary Dungeons & Dragons rule system. My rules are fast, they're quick flowing, people don't have to stop and check things, and that speed of gameplay is something that I find so different in my game from ordinary Dungeons & Dragons.
Robert strives to keep the stakes as high as possible for his players, especially when it comes to life and death consequences for their characters.
I want death to mean something. I don't want this to be like a video game that you simply hit the reset button and you're just going to start a new character. So when your character dies, if you don't have any other characters, then you're out of the game. The game's over for you. And so when characters die or bad...
But how do you get other characters? I don't think I'm actually that against if you die, you get kicked out. I think that's kind of interesting, but if you have people playing for 40 years... there has to be a way to get like multiple characters easily.
Things happen. I have seen grown men weep at the table. And that's something also. People who don't play are a bit disturbed if they hear that somebody who's been playing a character for a long time weeps at the table. But I'm trying to create emotion. I'm trying to
you're also kicking them out of your friend group. Like, they're no longer allowed to play. So they're just kicked out of their hobby.
Excitement. People are scared, and knowing that if you die, you could be out of the game, or that character that you put so much time in is now dead. Obviously, people's heart rates are up. There's emotion going on, so I can't be shocked and surprised when that character dies that there's a show of emotion. I have one daughter, and ever since she was a baby, she's been around this. I think maybe when she was 6 or 7 was the first time when she asked whether she could play. So she created a character as a fairy, and she still plays now.
And then I killed her character and I kicked her out of the house.
She's 20 years old. I mean, obviously, there's other stuff going on in her life, but she's been playing all the way through. The interesting thing happens when she starts dating and then her boyfriend wants to play. And of course I have to tell her straight off the go, now this relationship may not last forever, but the game's gonna last forever. So get ready, because I'm anticipating a situation when you break up with him, I can't break up with him. So once I allow somebody to come into the game, I'm never ever gonna stop them from playing the game. So sure enough, that situation happened.
Couldn't she just wait until her ex-boyfriend falls asleep in the game and she just stab him in the throat in the middle of the night and kill his character and then kick him out?
So it can be a little bit awkward at times, but it means a lot to be able to have my daughter play the game and to have her interested in the game. And she obviously knows what the game means to me, for sure. I think there's an assumption that at some point we're all going to grow up and we're going to stop playing games. And so people always say, how does your game end? How's it going to end? And it's like, well, my answer is always, how does the world end? How is your world going to end? Well, it's probably going to end when I die. Well, for you it is, right? And so the answer is largely the same. It's much like life. More than anything else, the game represents friendship. And I find that friendship is based on planks. You need something to hold it together. So we may have gone to high school together, but as we go through our lives, unless we have a plank, we're not going to get together. We're not going to fly to see each other. So as long as I can keep doing it, hopefully for all of my life.
Unless their character dies and then you cut them out, take down the plank and just kick them out of their friend group.
I won't lose
I think it all depends on how you get a second character.
friends. My basement's my sanctuary. It's a place that I can come and I can almost as soon as I walk down here, I am in a different world. And it opens up all the doors of creativity. I don't ever intend on stopping playing, on stopping painting, on stopping building, and on stopping...
I kind of want to see what this guy does. The Joel Manganiello's
I
money.
had the chance to speak
What his
with one of
basement would look
D&D's
like.
biggest fans and to get a tour of his game room, which he calls the Gary Gygax Memorial Dungeon. We are in. What are we in right now? What is this place?
Welcome to the E. Gary Gygax Memorial Dungeon in Beverly Hills, in the basement of my house. And now I named it that years before ever meeting Luke Gygax, because I used to play in a group with a Warner Brothers executive, a couple Upright Citizens Brigade comedians, and my brother. We've had this like home group going, and we played Tomb of Horrors actually, which is apropos to this conversation. That was the first. We played a couple homebrew adventures, and then
I feel like that is a terrible introduction to D&D. It's not meant to be fun or interesting. It's just meant to kill characters. It was supposed to like, that's what you give like annoying players to just punish them.
we all wanted to do Tomb of Horrors because we had never done it. And so my friends would come over and they walked into the foyer of my house upstairs, which is, you know, big. And they looked up and went, man, this is just the way Gary would have wanted it. And I said, come on, man, like come downstairs. And I showed him this dungeon room, which was a wine cellar. It was the only room in the house that we didn't renovate when we moved in. I sold my bachelor pad. I had a house in the hills that I sold. My wife got rid of her condo, and when we got married, we moved in together here. And she wanted to turn this into like a Pilates dance room with like bars on the side, and was getting ready to do that with like the wood panel floors. And I started playing Dungeons and Dragons again after.
Why do you need a whole room just to do Pilates? Don't you just need like a mat? That's insane.
A 25-year hiatus. And I said, no, you can't do that yet, please. Like, I'll build you a dance studio somewhere else. Like, I will destroy the backyard and build you a dance studio. I have to keep this room. It's perfect. I started playing Dungeons and Dragons again, and I need this room. I have to keep this room intact. And as you can see, over the course of the next few years, the Dragon Heads and Beholders and Mind Flayer plaques started moving in. All the minis started moving in, and a library, and Dwarven Forge, and Flight Combat Tiers, and gifts from people. Hey man, I saw this Hand of Vecna at a store. I want to mail it to you. Where can I mail it to you? Hey, I painted you this big undead red dragon. Where can I send that? So this thing just got
Wait,
built
show
out,
the undead red
and
dragon.
it became my man cave, if you will.
What impact has Gary Gygax had on you in your childhood? And beyond that, even pop culture in general.
Man. I mean, there are several ways that Gary Gygax impacted me on a personal level, because I am a professional artist and storyteller, and long before drama school was available, long before screenwriting classes were available for a kid, I had an outlet for all of those talents. So, you know, growing up, I practiced and did my, forget 10,000 hours. I mean, we're talking 20, 30,000 hours of just writing stories, creating characters.
Wait, how long is that?
Stories for the characters, connecting them. I was working my brain in a
20,
way
30,
to
40,000?
understand like episodic storytelling, like over time, how to introduce a character,
1,600 days?
event that would later then blossom 8 episodes down the line.
4 years of just writing story. God damn.
Plot lines and threads and story arcs and character arcs, and I was working all that out before I even knew that was a job, and so for me this was this weird, bizarre game, this way of working that part of my imagination as a kid, and somehow, you know, it found me, I found it, whatever it was, but my brain was perfectly compatible with tabletop role-playing, which is attributed to Gary, because prior to Dungeons and Dragons, it was war games. You were in control of an army, and you were trying to beat this other person's army, or you were reenacting battles from history. And what Gary said was, okay, well, here's the big army, but what would it be like to be one of the soldiers? And what would it be like to build that character, that soldier character out? And then furthermore, I don't want to do battle reenactments. I want to have monsters and a fantasy setting. And these were really revolutionary thoughts. So for me, a kid that grew up with The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, to be able to find a way to create an avatar for myself and insert that in a game with my friends who were playing versions of themselves, avatars of themselves, it was revolutionary. Because when I run into those kids nowadays as adults, we don't say, hey, remember that one time we played that game where we went into that dungeon and then our characters fought the boss? No, we say, hey, remember that time we were in that jungle and we went across that rope bridge and he fell off, but you grabbed him, and we made it across, and then we fought those trolls and we found that ancient temple and we went inside and we beat that manticore? Like, we say we did it. In our minds, we were actually doing it, which is what I do as a performing artist every day. And Gary figured out a way to create an infinite sandbox to play in. My wife surprised me on my birthday this past year. Since I started playing D&D again, I play as Archon the Cruel, who's an Oathbreaker paladin of Tiamat. And she knew I was like obsessed with these Dragonlance books, and she knew that I was flying around the world to go hang out with the authors of these Dragonlance books that I loved. And so, unbeknownst to me, she got in touch with one of the great Dragonlance artists, also one of the great D&D or AD&D module artists, Jeff Easley, unbeknownst to me. And one day I came home and she said, oh, do you want your birthday present early? I said, yeah. I said, well, do you want to give it to me early? And we were going on vacation. She said, yeah, you should open it now. You can enjoy it. I said, all right. So I opened this package, and inside of it was an original Jeff Easley oil painting of my character Archon the Cruel.
God damn.
Dragonlance, like book cover style, and it just blew my mind. I mean, it's crazy to. I mean, it's crazy that my entire generation of D&D and tabletop role-playing game players are playing again. That we're all playing again. As an entire generation, we're all playing again. There are games all over Los Angeles. We're all playing because we all moved to LA with the hopes of working in entertainment as an extension of these games that we played as kids, whether consciously or subconsciously. And to think that Jeff was still around and still an unbelievable painter, and that I would have a character that was, painted by him. It just blows my mind.
Thank you, Joe, for being.
For some reason, I remembered that showing more of his gaming area. I feel like the other guys was actually kind of better, even though he's not nearly as rich as him.